Hello everyone, it's Yingsu here. I'm joined by Redgar from M3C. First of all, Redgar, it's never nice to see you guys lose or see you guys in a spot where you're not being super consistent. But I do want to ask you, what happened? What's been happening? Because it doesn't feel like we're watching M3C when we watch you play. There's just something that is not correct.
I think like we did a lot of mistakes because it's obviously yeah, we lost. We did a lot of mistakes, but we had a plan. We have a how to say like strategies how to counter them, but I guess during the game, several not good decisions uh, break up all our strategies, and we just screw up all the game. It was like twice in a row. Like we lost three equal rounds on Icebox. I guess like on Fracture we lost maybe around two equal rounds, but we already lost, so we need like to fix a lot of things.
Yeah, your situation is a really weird one now. As you know, it's out of your
Yeah.
control. Playoffs is completely out of your control. I don't think you've ever really been in this kind of situation before. So how does all of this make you feel? I hope you're not too stressed.
Uh, like when the thing's not in your hands, you just need to focus on one goal. Like for example, we have only two things like we go into the playoffs or not. It's better like to focus on that we are going into the playoffs and continue like the screaming training and like the same things. If we on Sunday we will know that we won't like qualify, we just take a break and rethink all the things. If we qualify, we still like in the shape. We still want to win and prove that we still have a gas like inside us. Because I guess that everyone watching our playstyle, they can say this is not like the Mac that I would like to see. And for me, it's also bad that I don't want how to say it to make my fans to watch that kind of bad games.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there. Because, like I said, when we're watching you, it just doesn't feel like we're watching you. Like if you take the names away from the teams, it just something isn't correct. Kind of like clicking with you guys. But if you do manage to make playoffs, so if all of the stars align and all of the results come out in your way, do you feel like you have enough time to fix everything? Because some of the teams you're going to be playing in playoffs are going to be maybe stronger than the teams you played so far.
Yeah, it's true. I think it all depends on what we found out and what we should fix. And of course, if it's like the facts that you need a lot of time to fix it, we just like throw it away and focusing on the fast fixing things. It's like communication, like the positioning, like the pairs, and etc. And I guess we're gonna focus on this one. And I guess like in the Sunday, it only depends on is Big gonna win or not. I guess it's
Yeah.
like the whole things.
Yeah, I can't believe it's going to come down to that. I don't think anyone could have predicted it. But I do want to ask you, you guys have been together for such a long time as a team. So why do you feel like you're having these issues now? You've never had these issues before. What's going on now that's causing these issues?
Mm, Maybe because of the results like that we showed during like the past playoffs and right now it's like affecting them mentally, or maybe we just the old bloods like the team and need to take like the new guys to fresh our team or no. I really don't know because I heard that sometimes an organization deciding to just switch one guy to take like the fresh blood into the team. It's always like refreshing, and maybe it's gonna be if we're not qualified, maybe we do something or no. I really don't know what is like in the heads of our coach, but I guess we will see. But right now, I don't want to think about it. We're just focusing on Sunday and just checking like the region. Oh, okay, we qualified. Let's go.
I mean, I know you don't want to think about it, and it's obviously something that, like you said, a lot of teams use our strategy when things aren't working. It's pretty common, right, to make those changes. Again, I
Mhm.
know you don't want to dwell on it, but does any of that kind of put more pressure on you or your teammates, knowing that that's something that could happen?
I don't think so, but I guess after the losses, everybody has that ideas in their minds, like, we lost because of me, or like, we lost, I screwed up, or like something like this. But if you have in mind, like, we lost, how I can fix my playstyle, even if you got kicked, you know that you have a good mentality. Even like you lose, you're just growing as a player, and in that kind of way, it's sad, but it's also showing that you can improve even if like it's a bad situation. So I don't think that if it's gonna be happens, like every, I guess you have a tilt after that for a few days, but after you'll come back if you're a strong player.
Let's talk about something a little bit more positive. I don't want to only talk about bad things. But speaking of positive, doesn't matter what's happening in game, out of
Mhm.
game, you're always super positive as a person. You're always happy. You always try and stay strong. How do you do this? Because your schedule is kind of crazy. And after, losing to Fnatic the way you did a year ago for Iceland, and then this year again for Iceland, you're still fighting. You're still upbeat. What's your secret? How do you do it?
I guess after this Iceland, I think that Iceland is not my country. Because every time when we're playing versus Fnatic, we're losing for Iceland, but not for the other things, you know. But I think if you losing your mind, or like losing, or like give up after just one loss, you can't be like the competitive person. The competitive person is like always a player. Not always, but I guess if you're like, for example, me as a Valorant, I'm um, really, how to say it? Wait, I'll translate the word. I'm greedy for winnings, yeah, and this kind of things, emotions, it's like pushing me to go through. Maybe sometimes I'm meeting the wall and was like, hello, and I'm not improving. But sometimes after the losses, you're finding out the new power in yourself and trying to achieve the new things that you can't do while you're winning. But right now, it's not like the same things. It was like you're sick, but you don't know why, and you're trying to fix these things. And our coach is like a doctor, and he was like, maybe we should do this like things exercise today to fix like your problems with the arms, or like with the mind and etc. And you have to, you should have like the competitive spirit inside you. So after the losses, it's not gonna break you.
I can imagine N doing that. I can actually see him with a coat, with a lab coat.
I
Do,
guess he's gonna be like the comedian doctor. I swear, you know, like he's all.
yeah. I also wanted to ask you about how everything's going, not, outside the server, because I know you as a team, you guys are very close to your families, your girlfriends. You guys rely a lot on, their support. So how's that going for you? And how much does that really help you guys as a team when things are really rough?
I guess for me, uh, when we're losing, it's always like the sad thing, and when you're just reading the messages, the what guys writing on the stream during your losses, it's always helping you to find out a lot of powers to go forward.
What about the people that you care about? Your friends, your family. Is that something that you feel like is helping you to helping you go forward?
After like the losses in my life, I was like to be alone for one day, and after I'll come back. And they're just meeting, they understand that I need to be alone for one day, and after I'm okay.
And lastly, I know how much your fans mean to you as well, Redgar. They still love you. They're still supporting you. Even if you feel like you're not giving them a good show, you know that they're still going to be there for you. So is there anything that you would like to say to them?
I want to say thank you everyone who is supporting us. It's always, I guess, hard not only for us losing, but for you watching how we're not good playing. And your support mean a lot for us, for me. So thank you very much.
Oh, Redgar, we love you. Don't be sad. We love you. You got this. You can come back.